There was a time I'd hold on tightly to every soul that came my way. Trying to keep old chapters living long after they should fade. I'd replay conversations, wonder what I did wrong. Carried people in my heart long after they were gone. Some left without a reason, some left without a word. And for years I chased explanations that I never really heard. Go, a quiet peace came over me, not because I stopped caring, but because I finally could see. Not everyone is meant to stay, not every season lasts forever. The day I learned to let people go, life felt a little lighter. Now when somebody chooses distance, I wish them well and let them leave, because holding closed doors open only makes it hard to breathe. The river doesn't fight the current, the autumn doesn't fight the leaves, and every passing year reminds me some things are meant to be released. The heart grows wiser slowly, one goodbye at a time, until acceptance becomes gentler than keeping hope alive. Sometimes letting go isn't losing. Sometimes letting go is finally making room. The day I learned to let people go, I stopped caring yesterday. I stopped asking no questions that time had already answered anyway. The day I learned to let people go, I found a freedom I never knew, because peace begins the moment you stop chasing what left you. Some people are a chapter, not the whole book. There was a time I knew everybody, or at least it felt that way. Always another conversation, always somewhere else to stay. My phone used to ring much louder, my weekends used to stay full. Back when I thought more people made life more meaningful. But the years kept moving forward, and something slowly changed. The crowd became a little smaller, and life became less strange. The older I get, the smaller my circle becomes, and somehow that feels alright. Less noise around my spirit, more peace inside at night. The older I get, the smaller my circle becomes, but the love grows deeper still. A few good hearts are worth more than a room that's hard to fill. Some friendships faded naturally, some roads simply split apart. No anger and no hard feelings, just different chapters of the heart. And the ones who stayed beside me through every rise and fall are worth more than 100 names I barely know at all. These days I value honesty more than popularity, and I'd rather share one real conversation than chase a crowd that doesn't see. Age doesn't always take things away. Sometimes it shows you what was unnecessary. The older I get, the smaller my circle becomes, and that's a blessing I found. The right people don't create confusion, they create solid ground. The older I get, the smaller my circle becomes, and I finally understand why a few loyal souls can light a light better than 1,000 passing nights. Not everyone belongs forever, and that's okay. And that's okay. I used to think every problem needed a solution. Every wound needed healing. Every broken thing needed fixing. But after enough years, you learn something different. I spent a lifetime trying to mend what had fallen apart, trying to put back together every fractured heart. I'd stay long after the ending, trying to save what was gone, holding on to old chapters long after the story moved on. Some roads were already finished, some bridges were meant to fall, and no amount of wishing could change that at all. Some things are meant to be fixed, some things are meant to be left behind. Not every storm becomes sunshine, not every answer arrives on time. The harder I tried to hold on, the more peace slipped through my hands. Some things aren't meant to be fixed, and wisdom learns to understand. There was a friendship I carried long after it stopped being real. There was a dream I protected long after it lost its appeal. And every time I forced it, life seemed to push back harder, like the river was reminding me I wasn't steering the water. Funny what age reveals when the noise finally fades. Sometimes healing begins the moment acceptance stays. Some things aren't meant to be fixed, some things are meant to be left behind. Not every storm becomes sunshine, not every answer arrives on time. The harder I tried to hold on, the more peace slipped through my hands. Some things aren't meant to be fixed, and wisdom learns to understand. Maybe strength isn't repairing everything. Maybe strength is knowing when to stop, knowing when the lesson is over, knowing when the season is changed, and having the courage to let life move forward. Some things aren't meant to be fixed, some things are meant to set you free. And what once felt like a heartbreak can become clarity. I don't fight every ending now, I don't resist every plan. Some things aren't fixed, and that's something I finally understand. The older I get, the more I realize peace doesn't come from controlling life. Peace comes from walking with it. Been a lot of years waiting for the perfect time to begin. The perfect plan, the perfect moment, the perfect chance to win. I thought one day everything would finally fall in place, and only then I'd start living at my own comfortable pace. But life kept moving forward while I stood there making plans, and perfect never showed up the way I thought it can. The day I stopped waiting for perfect was the day I finally moved. The road appeared beneath my feet and gave me something to prove. The day I stopped waiting for perfect, the weight got easier to bear, 'cause life rewards the ones who try, not the ones who only prepare. Some dreams don't need perfection, they just need a place to start. Some journeys only ask for courage and an honest, willing heart. Looking back, my biggest mistakes were often opportunities missed, waiting for ideal conditions that simply don't exist. The years have taught me clearly what younger days couldn't see. Progress beats perfection more often than we believe. Perfect is a moving target, but today is real. The day I stopped waiting for perfect, I found freedom in the attempt. I stopped measuring every outcome and started valuing the step. The day I stopped waiting for perfect, life opened a different door. Because the best things that happened to me started before I was ready for more. Sometimes beginning imperfectly is exactly the perfect start. For years I kept a quiet ledger of everything that slipped away. Old dreams, old friendships, pieces of yesterday. I counted every disappointment, every door that wouldn't stay open, every chance that passed me by, every promise left unspoken. The list kept growing longer, the burden kept growing too, until one evening I realized what that habit was putting me through. The day I stopped counting what I lost, I finally noticed what remained. The love, the lessons, the memories, and the strength I had gained. The day I stopped counting what I lost, the world looked different somehow, because gratitude has a way of changing what you see right now. I still remember the hard seasons and the roads that came to an end, but they no longer define me or the places I have been. The years of giving gifts I never expected to receive, patience, perspective, wisdom, and reasons to believe. Now I spend more time noticing what's still standing in my life, the people who stayed beside me through every storm and every night. What remains often deserves more attention than what departed. The day I stopped counting what I lost, my heart became a lighter place. I stopped measuring life by absence and started recognizing grace. The day I stopped counting what I lost, and that's a lesson I hold dear, because abundance becomes visible when gratitude becomes clear. Sometimes the richest life begins with noticing what's still here. Long time I believe everybody knew something I didn't. Like the whole world had a map somehow mine was missing. I looked at successful people and thought they never doubted, thought they walked through every season without fear surrounding them. But the older I became, the more truth I came to see. Most folks are learning as they go, just like me. The day I realized nobody had it all figured out, a weight lifted from my mind. I stopped comparing my journey to lives that look more refined. The day I realized nobody had it all figured out, I finally felt some relief, because we're all just doing our best somewhere underneath. The strong have hidden questions, the confident have hidden fears, the wise still make mistakes even after many years. Every person carries something the world will never know, a burden, a dream, a memory they don't always show. And maybe that's what connects us more than anything else, the fact we're all imperfect, trying to understand ourselves. Confidence is often quieter than we imagine, and uncertainty more common. The day I realized nobody had it all figured out, I became a little more kind toward others and toward myself. In the struggles I couldn't define, the day I realized nobody had it all figured out, a simple truth became enough. We're all learning while we're living, and that's more than enough. Nobody has all the answers. That's what makes us human. When I was younger, I noticed success, the fancy cars, the shining names, the people standing in the spotlight, the winners of the bigger games. But The years have changed my vision in ways I never understood. Now I pay attention to kindness more than anything that looks good. A stranger holding open a door, a friend calling just because. Small acts of simple goodness remind me who we really are. The older I get, the more I notice kindness. The quiet things people do, the little acts that ask for nothing, yet somehow carry people through. The older I get, the more I notice kindness, and the more valuable it seems, because kindness leaves a mark long after we forget the details in between. I've seen wealth come and go, I've seen fame fade away, but kindness has a way of staying long after the passing day. The people I remember most aren't always the strongest in the room. They're the ones who made life lighter when the skies were filled with gloom. The older I grow, the more convinced that kindness is a kind of wealth, one of the few things you can give away without losing it yourself. Kindness rarely makes headlines, but it changes lives every day. The older I get, the more I notice kindness, and the more I try to give, because life becomes more meaningful when we help each other live. The older I get, the more I notice kindness, and that's become clear to me. The world is better because of quiet hearts doing good when nobody sees. Kindness doesn't need attention, only intention. I spent a few years believing that a bigger paycheck meant more, that happiness was waiting somewhere behind a different door. I chased things that sparkled brightly, I chased things that looked important, but the longer that road carried me, the less complete it felt. Because some of life's finest treasures never come with a price tag, and some of the richest moments fit inside a paper bag. The things money could never buy are the things I treasure most. A familiar voice calling my name, and the people standing close. The things money could never buy still carry me somehow, and they mean a little more to me than they ever did till now. An old friend showing up unasked, the laugh shared late at night, a hand upon your shoulder when the road gets hard to ride. Watching sunlight through the window, hearing rain upon the roof. These simple things grow valuable the longer you live the truth. The years have changed my vision in ways I never knew. The less I worship possessions, the more beautiful life grew. The best things in my memory were never expensive. They were simply real. The things money could never buy are the things that last the longest. Love, loyalty, and kindness quietly make us strongest. The things money could never buy still feel like riches to me, because a grateful heart discovers wealth in places money cannot reach. Some treasures don't shine, they stay. If I could erase the hard years, I don't know if I would now. At the time they felt endless, like a storm I couldn't outrun somehow. There were nights I questioned everything, days I barely held my ground, moments when the road ahead seemed nowhere to be found. But pain has a strange way of revealing what is true, and some lessons only arrive when life puts pressure on you. The hardest years taught me the most, more than comfort ever could. They showed me what really mattered and what was never understood. The hardest years taught me the most, though I didn't see it then. Sometimes the strongest parts of us are built where we've already been. The losses taught me gratitude. The failures taught me grace. The closed doors taught me patience and how to slow my pace. Every scar became a reminder. Every setback played a role, not in breaking who I was, but in shaping up my soul. Now when I face another struggle, I remember what I've seen. The road has been difficult before, and somehow I've always made it through. Looking back, I survived days I thought would defeat me. That realization alone changes a man. The hardest years taught me the most, and for that I'm thankful now. Not because they didn't hurt, but because they showed me how to keep walking through uncertainty, to keep faith when hope seemed lost. The hardest years taught me the most, and they were worth the cost. Some teachers arrive as blessings, others arrive as storms. If I could erase the hard years, I don't know if I would now. At the time they felt endless, like a storm I couldn't outrun somehow. There were nights I questioned everything, days I barely held my ground, moments when the road ahead seemed nowhere to be found. But pain has a strange way of revealing what is true, and some lessons only arrive when life puts pressure on you. The hardest years taught me the most, more than comfort ever could. They showed me what really mattered and what was never understood. The hardest years taught me the most, though I didn't see it then. Sometimes the strongest parts of us are built where we've already been. The losses taught me gratitude. The failures taught me grace. The closed doors taught me patience and how to slow my pace. Every scar became a reminder. Every setback played a role, not in breaking who I was, but in shaping up my soul. Now when I face another struggle, I remember what I've seen. The road has been difficult before, and somehow I've always made it through. Looking back, I survived days I thought would defeat me. That realization alone changes a man. The hardest years taught me the most, and for that I'm thankful now. Not because they didn't hurt, but because they showed me how to keep walking through uncertainty, to keep faith when hope seemed lost. The hardest years taught me the most, and they were worth the cost. Some teachers arrive as blessings, others arrive as storms. When I was younger, I chased excitement, thought every day should feel brand new. Always searching for something bigger, beyond the things I already knew. I thought happiness lived in milestones, in achievements and grand displays, never realizing the treasure hidden in ordinary days. A quiet morning at the kitchen table, a familiar voice down the hall. Back then I barely noticed, now I cherish it all. The older I get, the more I appreciate ordinary days. The simple moments time can't replace. The cup of coffee, a peaceful evening, a smile upon a familiar face. The older I get, the more I appreciate ordinary days, more than I ever did before. Because life isn't built from rare occasions, it's built from moments we often ignore. The years have changed my eyesight in ways beyond what glasses do. They taught me how to recognize the blessings I once looked through. A calm afternoon beneath the sunlight, the sound of rain upon the roof. These things don't make the headlines, but they carry their own truth. The older I grow, the more I realize what really matters most isn't what shines the brightest, but what stays close. Extraordinary moments are wonderful, but ordinary moments are where life lives. The older I get, the more I appreciate ordinary days and the peace they quietly bring, because gratitude grows stronger when you learn to notice everything. The older I get, the more I appreciate ordinary days, and that's a lesson worth keeping, because one day these ordinary moments will become the memories we're missing. The ordinary days were never ordinary at all. Younger, I noticed success, the fancy cars, the shining names, the people standing in the spotlight, the winners of the bigger games. But the years have changed my vision in ways I never understood. Now I pay attention to kindness more than anything that looks good. A stranger holding open a door, a friend calling just because. Small acts of simple goodness remind me who we really are. The older I get, the more I notice kindness, the quiet things people do, little acts that ask for nothing, yet somehow carry people through. The older I get, the more I notice kindness, and the more valuable it seems, because kindness leaves a mark long after we forget the details in between. I've seen wealth come and go, I've seen fame fade away, but kindness has a way of staying long after the passing day. The people I remember most aren't always the strongest in the room. They're the ones who made life lighter when the skies were filled with gloom. The older I grow, the more convinced that kindness is a kind of wealth, one of the few things you can give away without losing it yourself. Kindness rarely makes headlines, but it changes lives every day. The older I get, the more I notice kindness, and the more I try to give. Because life becomes more meaningful when we help each other live. The older I get, the more I notice kindness, and that's become clear to me. The world is better because of quiet hearts doing good when nobody sees. Kindness doesn't need attention, only intention. Back then I thought I was struggling, thought life was moving too slow, thought happiness was waiting somewhere beyond the places I knew. I complained about the little things, worried more than I should, never noticing I was standing in the middle of something good. The days felt ordinary, the years passed one by one, and I kept looking toward tomorrow while today quietly came and gone. You don't realize it's a good life until later, until distance changes the view, until the moments you overlooked become the ones you wish you knew. You don't realize it's a good life until later. That's what these old years taught me. The blessings often hide themselves inside simplicity. The family dinners, the laughter, the old truck parked outside, the friends who always showed up, the familiar roads I'd drive. None of it looked remarkable, none of it seemed rare, but memory has a way of showing how much goodness was there. The older I get, the more I understand how precious ordinary can be. Because the things we take for granted often become our sweetest memories. Life doesn't always announce its treasures. Sometimes it lets you discover them later. You don't realize it's a good life until later, when the years have rolled away, when the simple moments shine brighter than anything money could pay. You don't realize it's a good life until later, and that's why I'm grateful now, because I can finally see the beauty that was all around somehow. Some of the best days of your life don't look special at the time. When I was young, I wanted everything as fast as it could come. Fast success, fast answers, fast proof that I'd become someone. I measured life by speed, thought progress meant moving quick, never realizing some of the finest things take time to truly stick. The years kept teaching patience, one season at a time, and slowly I began to see a different kind of design. The best things happen slowly, like roots growing underground, like trust between two people without making a sound. The best things happen slowly, that's what these old years showed. The things worth keeping usually take the longest road. A friendship built over decades, a love that learned to stay, a peaceful heart that finally grew after years of finding its way. None of those arrived overnight, none came with a sudden light. They grew through ordinary mornings and countless quiet nights. The older I get, the clearer this simple truth appears. The strongest things are often built across many patient years. The world celebrates quick results, but life respects steady growth. The best things happen slowly, and I'm thankful that they did, because if they came too quickly, I might not have known what they meant. The best things happen slowly, and that's become enough for me. Because what grows with patience usually grows deep. The strongest oak was once a patient seed.
Most of my life, I wanted people to understand me, to approve of me, to see my worth. But one day, I got tired. And that changed everything. I spent years explaining myself to people who never listen, trying to earn a little respect from hearts already missing. Always working a little harder, always saying a little more, standing outside locked windows, knocking on a closed door. Some folks had already judged me before I spoke a single word, and no amount of explaining was ever gonna be heard. The day I stopped proving myself, a heavy burden disappeared. The noise inside my restless mind became a little more clear. I stopped chasing understanding, stopped begging to belong. The day I stopped proving myself was the day I finally grew strong. Funny how freedom arrives in places you never expect. Not when people start loving you, but when you stop needing respect. I still try to do what's right, still try to walk with grace, but I no longer waste my energy running somebody else's race. The older I get, the more I understand. Peace isn't found in approval, peace is learning where you stand. The day I stopped proving myself, a heavy burden disappeared. The noise inside my restless mind became a little more clear. chasing understanding. Stop begging to belong. The day I stopped proving myself was the day I finally grew strong. Not everybody will see your heart. Not everybody will know your story. And that's all right. Because the people who matter usually don't need an explanation. They see you without being convinced. The day I stopped proving myself, the world became a quieter place. I stopped carrying expectations I couldn't possibly embrace. And though I'm far from perfect, I've learned this much along the way. You don't need everyone's approval to sleep peacefully at the end of the day. Some battles are worth fighting, and some are only draining your soul. Knowing the difference, that's wisdom.